Hey everybody, it's Dr. Jeff. Happy Friday. Today I have two definitions that I want you to think about before we go to the article from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration that came out on Wednesday. First definition, perfect storm. What does perfect storm mean or mean to you? If you look up the definition, I wrote it down, combination of events that produce a powerful result. Pretty interesting. Number two definition, divine intervention. An event that occurs when a deity or deities become actively involved in changing some human affair. Now, the letter that came out that's on the screen behind me, came out on Wednesday, and it talks about the prescription GLP-1 drugs, which are semaglutide and Terzepitide, and how they are being manufactured by compounding pharmacies. Now, the reason that they're being manufactured or allowed to be manufactured is because there was a national shortage of both drugs since 2022, partially probably due to COVID. This is what the definition says. Right in the middle, Section 503A of the FDA Act includes restrictions on compounding drugs that are essentially copies of commercially available drugs. When a drug shortage is resolved, the FDA generally considers the drug to be commercially available. Certain amounts are permissible under the law as long as the compounding is done or is not done regularly or in an inordinate amount. So what does that mean? It means that the FDA will stop the compounding production of a drug once it's readily available. Now, if you look right below that, and I'll scroll up a little bit more, if we look right here in the middle of the screen, it says that the current status of GLP-1 products as of October 2nd, 2024, Terzepitide injections, shortage resolved. Well, what does that mean? That means compounding pharmacies can no longer compound it. Two down from that, semaglutide, which is the generic form of Ozempic. Still in shortage, manufacturers have reported all but one of the presentations are available. That means it's almost ready to come off the list. Once the third presentation is available, it is off the list. So that means two of the injectables are no longer going to be compounded. What does that mean for the public? Well, it means that unless you can get a prescription from your physician and it's covered by your insurance, if not, you're going to be paying at least $800 up to $1,200 a month for these two drugs. And this comes out 1 week before the launch of our natural GLP-1 agonist. Perfect storm? Divine intervention? Both? You decide. Big news for us. If you have a doctor that has been interested in hearing more, they may want to hear even more now that the compounded drugs are going away. Show them this article. The link is below. I'm more than happy to talk to them if they have any questions and they want a doctor-to-doctor conversation. I'll just reach out to me and I'll be happy to help. But this is big news with our launch coming up in a week. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and reach out to me if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.